Hello everyone. Many people believe that some cigarette brands are mild or safer than others. Today I am doing a simple but eye-opening experiment about cigarette smoke and tar. In this video, I will be testing 4 commonly used cigarettes, the Navy Cut, Classic, Gold Flake and Marlboro, to see how much tar they release. I am going to simulate smoking using a bottle setup and collect the tar on tissue paper, just like what happens inside our lungs. This experiment is only to check whether cigarettes are harmful or not. Here I am using a setup to simulate human breathing more realistically. Here I am using a transparent plastic bottle. On top of the bottle I have placed a tissue paper and sealed it tightly using the bottle cap. I have made 2 small holes, one hole in the cap and another hole at the bottom of the bottle. The hole in the cap is where the cigarette will be placed, and the hole at the bottom allows air movement, similar to our lungs expand and contract while breathing. The tissue paper inside acts like lung tissue, where smoke particles and tar can get trapped. To simulate breathing, I press the bottle while keeping the bottle hole open. When I release the pressure and close the bottom hole, the bottle pulls smoke inside, just like inhalation. When I press again, it mimics exhalation. This repeated compression and release closely simulates how smoke is drawn into human lungs during smoking. As the cigarette burns, smoke passes through the tissue paper and slowly changes the tissue paper color, turning yellow, brown and sticky. This sticky residue is tar. I repeated the exact same process for all 4 cigarettes, the Navy Cut, Classic, Gold Flake and Marlboro, keeping the number of compressions and burn time as equal as possible for fairness. At the end of this experiment, I now have 4 separate tissue papers, each containing tar deposits from a different cigarette. I took a small sample from all the 4 different tissue papers and placed it on a glass slide. Now let's see what it looks under the microscope. This is the first sample, that is a Navy Cut. Under the microscope, I can clearly see dark, uneven tar deposits. The particles appear clumped together, forming irregular patches. Some areas look denser, while others show fine soot-like granules. These particles are sticky in nature and do not distribute evenly. This indicates that the smoke carries heavy particulate matter that can easily get trapped, similar to what happens inside our lung tissues. Now this is the second sample, the Classic. Here again, tar is clearly visible. Compared to the previous sample, the particles appear slightly more spread out but still form dark clusters. The edge of the deposits look blurred, indicating semi-liquid sticky residue. This shows that even if smoke feels smoother while smoking, tar deposit is still very much present at the microscopic level. This is the third sample, Gold Flake. Under magnification, the tar particles appear darker and more compact. There are thick regions of deposits along with fine particulate dots scattered around. Such dense tar clusters can block air passages in the lungs and reduce oxygen exchange. Once deposited, these particles are extremely difficult for the body to remove naturally. And finally, this is the fourth sample, Marlboro. Once again, we can clearly observe tar particles under the microscope. The distribution looks widespread and with both fine particles and large clumps visible together. This confirms that regardless of brand, cigarette smoke consistently carries harmful tar that can penetrate deep into lung tissue. From this experiment, one thing becomes very clear. There is no safe cigarette. Less tar does not mean harmless. Even filtered smoke carries toxic particles. This experiment is only for education and awareness. If you smoke, consider quitting, because your lungs cannot see brands. They only receive damage. And finally, science doesn't lie, and under the microscope, the truth is clearly visible. Thank you for watching this video. and kindly subscribe if you would like to watch more such videos.